Despite the ongoing bear market, HEX is still standing strong. Is it because of PulseChain and PulseX? And does this mean there's a storm coming? To find that out, don't forget to watch this video till the end because right now some really crazy things are happening that simply cannot be missed. Hello and welcome to ABCrypto. If you're new to our channel, just hit that subscribe button below and hit the notification bell to receive any new video updates. You can also follow us on TikTok at _ABCrypto_, and if you want to read some more about today's topic, you can get the links down in the description below. But without further ado, let's get started. There has never been such massive hype in the market before, since the narrative and sentiment right now are growing at an incredible speed. As the time is passing and the launch of PulseChain's mainnet gets closer, there are just so many people who are now starting to talk about PulseChain who were previously not even paying attention to it. This is visible on social media, especially on Twitter, as even some important names have started to shift their focus towards PulseChain and HEX. As seen with the Twitter trends in the last few days, both the HEX and PulseChain communities were trending in several different countries. And what's even more interesting is that all of this is happening when the market is almost at its lowest, with no clear signs regarding when it will get back on its feet. People, however, are still skeptical about HEX and Richard Heart, which of course is something that every investor should consider, but that skepticism is beginning to shift and deteriorate. This could also mean even more people are coming, since there is excitement in the air and everyone's trying to get on board as early as possible. However, one important thing to note here is that public hype can quickly vanish, and no better person knows that than Richard Heart, and this is exactly where the entire goal of PulseChain comes along. If you're an Ethereum user, you must have been through some hell due to the massive gas fees. Say you have a chance to do all of those same functions that you did on Ethereum, but with slightly different settings on your MetaMask wallet. Who wouldn't want that? Heart has designed PulseChain in such a way that it will help reduce the burden on Ethereum by offering something really compatible that has lower transaction fees and faster transaction times. On top of that, not to mention, the allure of a free copy of all the Ethereum tokens that you hold on PulseChain will not be something that anyone would want to miss. As a result, it is almost unlikely that PulseChain will not attract Ethereum's users, and with no clear sight of when Ethereum 2.0 will come out, the chances are PulseChain will take over much faster than many expect. In other words, this means a massive price hike for PulseChain and PulseX. The storm doesn't end here though. The number of projects on PulseChain is growing rapidly and currently stands at 105. This is a big deal, especially considering where we are on PulseChain. As seen with Ethereum, Binance, Cardano, and others, whenever there is a project that allows other projects to use their blockchain and build their tokens on them, those projects do incredibly well. And this is precisely where PulseChain is headed right now, which is great news. But why? Because the math is simple. People will need to buy PulseChain and PulseX to access these new tokens, which is the main reason why it will help its increase in price. And if Richard Heart and his team are cautious enough to ensure the projects launched on their blockchain are legit and not Ponzi schemes, more people will eventually come in when they see that trust. Regardless, there is no denying a large number of people will only enter PulseChain because they simply want to be in on these projects, which can be due to multiple reasons, and this is going to be visible from day one. This is going to shoot up the liquidity and volume of PulseChain. Another important aspect to consider, which is helping the storm gain some momentum, is the improved game theory of PulseChain. Unlike Ethereum, PulseChain is going to be deflationary. The burning mechanism will help to decrease the circulating supply, which will be achieved through burning 25% of the fees in every transaction. Of course, this will be a slow process, and that is how Richard Heart wants it to be, but as time passes, the circulating supply will decrease, ultimately driving the price up, which presents a massive opportunity for PulseChain's price performance. So the more PulseChain you can get your hands on at the start, the more likely it is going to give you returns as time passes. Lastly, we also cannot forget to take the Richard Heart factor into account. Sure, Heart is famous for the things that no other professional in his position would want to be for, but does he care? Absolutely not. Despite whatever many people on the internet think about him, the fact remains it was his marketing skills that helped HEX to do a 10,000x in just under 2 years, and it was mainly due to him that almost billions were poured in during the sacrifice phase. If it wasn't for Heart, neither HEX nor PulseChain or PulseX would be anywhere. Because the fact is, he knows how to make things work, and with his ever-rising fame, there does not appear to be anything that will slow him down. The perfect storm is here, and with the way it is moving, there's a good chance it may turn into a real game changer. So, what do you think? Do you think there's a storm coming, or do you think that this can very well be a bubble getting ready to burst in a bad way? In either case, don't forget to let us know in the comment section down below. This brings us to the end of today's video. We hope you guys found this video resourceful and entertaining, and if you have any more information to add to improve to the content in this video, please do so down in the comment section. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel, and if you loved watching this video, send us those likes. We thank you guys for watching and see you in our next video.